Guys, we have a week for Spider-Man No Way Home. Of course, we finally have a real week that isn't by, those main sites here, but I'm a production isn't No Way Home to avoid any complications, bold, totally dizzy. Let's call it Casty Bravo. Obviously, the rough call of the movie, and this is a different one than the other ones that we have seen. So, immediately after Spider ending the file from home, Peter, Ned, and MJ are on a wrong school suspension. Peter is in court where Matt Murdock fights in Peter's defense to prove his innocence, but Case fails to do like a good proof. Moments later, Peter, MJ, and Ned do graduate, but Ned and MJ still have to distance themselves from Peter and woke up Becky while Peter is still on the run. Upon full convincing Peter, MJ, and Ned find refuge in the Sanctum Sanctorium, and they find themselves other than themselves. And yeah, there's a prisoner sentenced to sex while borrowing know this stuff already. Some points the villains are unleashed upon the prison scene the MCU Spider-Man arc reactor. With all the villains in the world, they beat the crap out of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but the Saints open support with other Spider-Mans in to save the day. Six escape to the Statue of Liberty holding Cap sealed. Norman reads the Six. Sandman is very hesitant being there, while Doc Ock is barely alive with rolling arms doing anything for him. Electro looks almost the same, but with yellow and green suit. And the series also see Wizard also wants to kill to get his arm back without turning into a big wizard. The CGI is currently unfinished with, but Watts and Sony are currently arguing with giving the wizard more of comic accurate design. Same for Rhino. The two peers meet and quickly become friends, while Strange guides them to another Earth, aka the Ramneyverse first, being dubbed Earth 2000. They go to the old house. While they let the Spider-Mans in, the two looks at the two and confusing as well. Older man enters the room as no longer Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, who is married with a daughter. After water exploitation, Toby joins them, but both they got a word about many of the changes that occurred in the Ramneyverse. Blah blah blah. The fight at the Foul Wizard battle was very epic, was Ark vs. Toby plus Toby vs. Wizard. Gawain kills Ned and MJ by discontinuing them with bombs like he did the boardroom members in the first movie. 3. Which leads to Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie in his crap and merely being gone to death, which caused him to stop. Wizard, Sandman, Ark come back to his senses and go into hide while Rhino, Electro, and Gar are sent back to prison using the Sanctum Sanctorium. The ending similar to Spider-Man the Super Spider-Man 2 with no cliffhangers like the Rhino fight. There's a Tom Holland Peter morning that his former friends are being guided with other Peters. If we have a final swing together with the end credits in the old world. Mary credit scene has Emma Stone return as Spider-Gwen who detects the activity in the multiverse, and both the Spider-Man see each other for a bit in the multiverse. It's very emotional. It has a lead up to MOM Multiverse of Madness fans ask Wilder to help him. The scene ends with Zero Goliath watching everything from above and honestly looking at directed the camera. So, yep, there you go about the Spider-Man No Way Home week. Goodbye.